Hello everyone, welcome to my session about packages of Kentico services, which will be newly available to our partners as well. This session is well suited for stakeholders, salespeople and project managers from partner side, as well as for clients interested in learning how Kentico, together with their partner, can make their projects a shining success. My name is Ondrej Noak, I'm Customer Success Manager in Kentico Xperience. Now first, let me tell you something about our customer success services and our department. How it all started? Customer success department was established about 6 years ago, and we have solution architects, training specialists, and customer success managers in our team. In the last 12 to 18 months, we started to offer what we call subscription customer success packages. We made them very flexible and we have quite success with them. So far in the last 12 months, we managed to sell about 40 packages worldwide. Now, what is customer success package? We launched the current one in spring 2021. These are bundles of our services for clients and their partners, which is quite important because not only we support clients, but we provide complementary consulting or project-specific consulting for our partners as well. They are designed to provide agile and tailor-made services, and we currently sell them only by our internal sales team to end clients. The most important change is that we aim to let our partners sell and utilize these services as well for their key accounts. Now, how do these services work? What you can see are 3 tiers we offer nowadays. They contain 3 main items. The first one is customer success onboarding. Customer success manager, such as myself, will not only onboard our clients, but will suggest which service and when to utilize. There are some training seats included. These training seats are very limited in the basic package, but we offer unlimited training seats in 2 higher tiers. These training seats are for our end user training, and it's a generic training utilizing our Dancing Goat website. The most important part of our packages are those technical consulting hours, 12, 24 or 48 hours respectively. We can do any magic you can imagine in that time, and I will show you what we can do in the next slide. What you can see is quite a typical project timeline. In the top blue row, you can recognize some distinct project phases. Below that, in that orange, red, violet line, there are some phases that are still recognized by end clients, starting with Kentico license purchase through Kentico setup, content migration or creation, and finally online marketing setup. In those oval rectangle things, there are our individual services that we can deliver. Typically, we do not deliver everything on every project, but we choose what would be the best fit for a particular client. The first line, the bluish line with services, they contain services related to development. Developer training, ad hoc consulting, code review. Ad hoc consulting is basically you have a requirement and there are multiple ways how to implement this requirement. We can sit together even on a joint meeting, meaning client, partner and our team, put our heads together and we can suggest from Kentico perspective which way could be the most efficient to be implemented. Code review, I'm going to cover code review in the follow-up slides. And performance or security audits, these are quite huge audits for clients who really rely on security, or for whose performance is the key aspect. In the orange line, there is architecture consulting. That's something we do almost on every single project. There is a content modeling where we explain the client the difference between structured content, page builder, widgets, how to combine this content, how beneficial could content reusability be for them, so they can really specify project requirements consciously. UX improvement suggestions, again, service I'm going to cover later on. In the red line, we offer a couple of services with the help of our training specialist. There are custom demos for editors and for marketers. There could be even training course for editors and custom training for new users. What we usually do is that we train, for instance, administrators, because the role of administrators doesn't have to be perfectly clear. And this position or this role is not really specifically described in our documentation. The violet line with marketing type of consulting again covers custom demo, possibly training course, and marketing expertise consulting, meaning there is a business need, there is a feature, and we can advise how this feature could be implemented using our online marketing suite. Now, let me highlight a couple of services that you saw on the timeline. First, code review. It is a focused review to confirm that the project code follows our best practices. We always provide some suggestions for improvement, so it's not like it's good or bad. We highlight what's looking good and we suggest what could be improved and how you can improve it. Demos of features for editors and marketers. These are inspirational demos of Kentico Xperience features aimed to get first clients excited and make them help them to consciously define the requirements, because without knowing what Kentico Xperience offers and how far you can take our features, the requirements definition and what end clients usually get at the end doesn't have to perfectly match. There is online training course for end users, and it's a generic experience online training course using our hosted training trial and using our Dancing Goat website. What we see on typical projects is that this is the first starting point for new users, and then our partners take over and provide specific training for the client's instance. And again, it can help, even in the beginning of the project, it can help stakeholders to expand the horizon and define requirements more precisely. Content modeling. We show the client the ways to store the content, how they can combine it, and which situation is suitable for what content. There are multiple combinations possible, and we just give the client full picture. Plus, if we know the business requirements, we can suggest something in particular. UX improvement suggestions. This is review of implemented features in Kentico Xperience administration, which means we get temporary access to the administration. We review the features, how they look, how they are implemented, and again, we provide small suggestions for quite handy improvements. That's something we can do because we've seen hundreds of websites, and we get ideas. So this is something that is really helpful, that can improve the quality of the features with usually very minimal effort. Now, the most important change that we are going to introduce around the time of our connections is that we decided to offer our customer success packages for partners as well. What does it mean? It means that We really like the more projects to succeed, and we have a spare capacity in our teams. We can support more projects that we are currently doing. Based on our experience, clients love to talk to our team, and they can use us in a cooperation with their partner to really make their projects success. We can help the project by assisting both clients and partners, which is quite important, and we can even have complementary on-project consulting for partners. Our code review and review of implemented features in Kentico Xperience gives our clients confidence about the project quality, which is maybe even more important aspect than those small improvements that we suggest. Yes, they make impact, but the confidence that what client received is really good looking project, even from our perspective, is the key element. Now we decided to keep the structure of packages, meaning 3 tiers, and the services they contain basically the same, which includes even the same price, to make the kickoff easier for us. There will be optional intercom support on 2 higher tiers. Intercom support is something that we plan to introduce around the time of connections, and intercom will provide chat support from inside of Kentico Xperience administration. It will be optional for partners, because if they have SLA that they will provide support to their client, it won't be needed. But if the agreement is about building the project but not supporting it, you may decide to include intercom support in there, and it becomes relevant once the project is finished. There is a complementary project-specific consulting support for partners team, meaning that we can spend a couple of hours discussing technical questions, implementation specifics directly with partners team. And what is very important, each package is tied to a particular customer. We would like to get closer to our customers, and we would like to, at the end, get something in return from them, which could be marketing, information, or just a feedback that will help us to make our future versions of Kentico Xperience better. Now, what you see in front of you is something that we envision to have ready for you in a very near future. The prices will remain the same, the structure of the services will remain the same. You will see the new intercom support that will be introduced around March, April horizon. And there will be complementary project-specific consulting for partners. It is there even now, which means that if we sell the package, the partner gets the consulting from our side, but it will be there like officially mentioned. The size of that complementary project-specific consulting, we have to decide how to limit that. But what we don't want to do is to make any like really hard limit, because we would like to support our partners, talk with them, and make sure that the project quality is as high as possible. Now, the important question is which clients are a good fit for our packages. The first group are your key accounts or projects that you really wish to get the best service available, even from Kentico. The second group are clients which have focus in areas in which you may not be perfectly familiar with. The typical example is that you as a partner are used to deliver perfect content management system projects, perfect e-commerce, but you may not be that familiar with our online marketing features. So that's the best example for our services. We can help you with the part in which you are least familiar with, and you'll be able to deliver a very complex project which includes online marketing features. Third example, also quite typical one. You have a client, existing one. The main project is already finished, and the client is looking to upgrade to a newer version of Kentico, or just to embrace new features. They have a content management system, and they would like to expand and build on it and utilize our email marketing, content personalization features like that. So that's another perfect example when our packages would be a great fit. Now, we are reaching the final chapter of our presentation, and I'm going to tell you something about the benefits. If you sell our package to your client receives superior care in cooperation with your team. So we help the client with understanding what Kentico can really offer and how far they can take our features, so they can decide, okay, that's something we really, really want, and define it in requirements, or just skip that feature because it doesn't really fit their business strategy. In effect, more features will be requested by your client. That's something we are seeing on running projects. And it is even more true when reaching to online marketing features. The price of the packages will be part of your ARR, and you get 15% discount on the packages. It doesn't matter which partnership level you currently have, whether it's bronze, silver, or gold. You get 15% discount, meaning that you can keep 15% of the revenue from the package. Your skills will improve with our complementary consulting. Our solution architect will be available to discuss any technical question, matter, decision with your team. And last thing, we will leverage the project knowledge to improve our product. So any feedback we get during the project or after it's finished, we will take that to our product team, and it will serve as a great source of information to our future features. And I believe that's it. Thank you for your attention. If you have any feedback concerning our plans with packages, any questions, if there is anything not perfectly clear, or you are really interested how these projects work in real life, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to answer. And if you are from US or from APAC, I will gladly forward your feedback or question to my colleagues in US and Australia. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.